thought I had the night off. I was halfway to Skegness when they called me. They said you got to come into work and MC the second half of the show. I was like, all right, turn around. How are we doing tonight? Good. Are you ready for the second half of the show? Good, because that's what's happening regardless. The next match is a women's contest scheduled for one fall. Lovely. Introducing first.
Well, lovely indeed, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Aaron X. Welcome back to ASW South, The Last Dance. Welcome back to a brand new MC in Bobby Vegas. And if you've been paying attention, you'll realise that's because our regular MC and host Lee Bamber is prepping himself for what is arguably the biggest main event on the British landscape today. But before we get to that, our penultimate matchup of the night involves the very best in women's wrestling today. You heard me straight. This is the most devastating, underrated talent in all of women's professional wrestling. It is the Huntress, the Moss King, Armina Lily.
She is the Moss King, Armina Lily.
Armina Lily seems to be in a particularly spicy mood, and understandably so. No longer referred to as the Huntress, as I was told earlier today, but we wanted to make note of it because she is now transitioning into the Moss King era of ASW South. Back up from the Moss King, Armina Lily. The deepest, darkest, and most destructive of all women's talents, and the leader of ASW South proper when it comes to this women's division.
And introducing her opponent.
Well, her opponent is somebody that is frankly stuck in the craw of the Moss King. It is the Duchess Miss Sophia, the only individual who seems to be giving Armina Lily fits. And Armina Lily has said tonight is the opportunity to make the statement, to finalise the ambition as the very best woman in the history of ASW South. And the Duchess Miss Sophia has other plans.
This is the Duchess Sophia.
Yes, indeed, Miss Sophia has all the talent, all of the ability, all of the desire to be one of the very best in British wrestling today. And if we'd spoken about the Duchess just a year ago, it would have been a different story. She was very talented, but she was still well on her way, but arguably the breakout star of 2025. Sophia has delivered a true statement of intent to every women's division that she has set foot in, and that is that she is the new standard bearer, at least in her estimation. But Armina Lily isn't willing to give up the crown quite so easily. There's a big smile on the face of Armina Lily, or at least there was. But I'll tell you what, when the bell rings and Roger Sears takes control of this one-on-one matchup, things are about to get extremely physical, and Armina Lily is no stranger to the Duchess. Let's not forget that the Duchess and Lily May picked up a stunning tag team victory over Armina Lily and LA Taylor. Armina Lily with a very clean and succinct statement. I am the woman of ASW South, and a disrespectful Clark right across the face of the Duchess, who ducks the clothesline, delivers a kick to the midsection, comes off the ropes. Wow, beautiful face buster. And the Duchess is kicking it into high gear early here. Shotgun drop kick takes down Armina Lily. The Moss King already in trouble here. Able to kick out before a free count, says Roger Sears. You can see that the Duchess is not playing any favours here tonight. And to be honest, in my estimation, if you're going to get it done, you better get it done quick. Looking for that Olympic Slam-esque manoeuvre. Armina Lily backing Duchess into the corner, but she's able to escape once again, looking to tee off, ducks a clothesline once again. Another kick to the midsection, and now a suplex. Beautiful pop of the hips by the Duchess. Armina Lily taken straight back down to the canvas. You can see the pain, and frankly, a little bit of shock in the face of Armina Lily, not expecting the match to be going this poorly at this early stage. And now, oh, look at her, just, I believe she's biting the head of the Duchess. Any favour? Oh man, contact Forget about it. Clarted right in the face. That beautiful Moss King kiss right across the chin. A headbutt delivered with aplomb. And now Armina Lily, just like that, turns control of this matchup to her favour. Armina Lily looking to wear down the Duchess in the corner. Sick and tired. Oh. Armina Lily sick and tired of everybody doubting her credentials as the woman of ASW South. She certainly has a win-loss record to prove just that. But the Duchess is looking to make a name for herself, to truly blossom as the new star of ASW South tonight. But she's got to get the job done against the violent, vicious and dissective nature of the Moss King. Now a simple and effective headlock applied by Armina Lily to the Duchess. Roger Sears is right there checking on the Duchess, and Armina Lily is technically sound, devastatingly violent as well, and frankly is in no mood for a long haul effort here for the Duchess, who strikes with a Euro uppercut, now a forearm to the face of Armina Lily, and looking to regain control of this match. I believe he was looking for a suplex, but Armina Lily escapes and delivers a kick right to the midsection, right in the breadbasket goes Armina Lily to the Duchess. And a forearm strike rocks the Duchess, sends her back to the ropes. Oh, she was looking for a roundhouse kick. Armina Lily says absolutely nothing doing, and another forearm sends her right back, and you can see the control, and this is Armina Lily in all of her glory. So much control, but the Duchess counters with an Irish whip of her own, and now a clothesline takes the Moss King right down to the floor, and a European uppercut in the corner has the Moss King reeling as the Duchess sends her right back to the other corner and once again delivers. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, and now looking for an Olympic slam out of the corner. Beautiful power from the Duchess, who might be giving up a few pounds to the powerhouse, the juggernaut of the women's division, Armina Lily. The Moss King looks to be in serious trouble here, and you can see it on the eyes, you can see on the face of the Moss King, looking extremely worse for wear. Not a position we would expect Armina Lily to be in any of her contests. Such is her reign of pure destruction. Able to escape once again, kick to the midsection once again. Obviously has zeroed in on that midsection as a weak point, and now looking for the O'Hare bomb. Beautiful, beautiful stuff in the Moss King. Deep pin, and the Duchess is somehow able to escape, and Armina Lily looks beside herself. I've got to say, Armina Lily in the best condition of her life. She has never looked better, but the Duchess is hanging tight here with the Moss King, is not willing to give up any ground to Armina Lily, who gets caught running in, and meanwhile a roll up by the Duchess, a deep roll up as well, and just like that, the Duchess has beaten the Moss King. I tell you what, that's not going to sit well in the Moss King's headquarters. Not expecting to come in and be caught short, and just like that, the Duchess with a roll-up is able to make a name for herself at the expense of Armina Lily here in a sold-out studio theatre, and I do believe our fans are particularly happy with this result. The Duchess has truly shined like no other tonight and has knocked off the Moss King, who looks to be enraged.
One more time, your winner, the Duchess Sophia.